Let's all go to the lobby.
Cinema of the Dead.
Hey, what's up guys, it's Jose with Cinema of the Dead. Just want to do this quick video on this new prop I got in today. It's from Evil Dead 2. It's Henrietta from Evil Dead 2. One of my favorite horror franchises, The Evil Dead. Part 1 and Part 2 are like one of my ultimate favorites. So I always wanted to get this piece, but you know, I had to save up for it. Finally got an opportunity, had a great deal on this, so I had to pick it up. You guys remember Evil Dead 2? Of course you guys do, but you know, this used to scare the shit out of me when I was a kid. And you know, I always say that in videos, you know, the stuff I love when I was a kid is like the shit that used to scare me the most, you know what I mean? I always try to get those props, you know, in my horror collection, you know what I mean? And this is definitely one. This was made by Kyle Huculack. I believe that's the way you pronounce his last name. You can find him on Instagram.
Something that's come back from the dead.
This is a silicone piece and it's foam filled. It has acrylic teeth. You know what? Let me turn on this light to get a better view of him. I always forget to turn on that light because usually my movie room, it's a theater room. It's very dark in here, and I always forget to turn on the lights in my videos. Here's some better look at it, guys. This is amazing work Kyle does on this guy right here. You can get up close so you guys can see more details. Let's go on this side.
It lives out in those woods. In the dark.
Man, in person, this looks amazing, guys. The quality of work Kyle does is awesome. This is the VHS of Evil Dead 2. Necronomicon. Guys, look at this. This is a cool detail that Kyle does. You could actually take out the eye. That's fucking awesome, guys. Look at that. Like in the movie, you know, where it shoots out and it goes in that girl's mouth. Isn't that awesome? But there you go, guys. Look at the eye. Feels all squishy. Feels nasty. Man, I don't know, man. I always go back and forth. I don't know if I like the Evil Dead movie or Part 2. It always changes spots for me because I love Part 2. I like the monsters in Part 2, you know, the demons better. But man, just Part 1 and Part 2 are staples of my, you know, love of horror. You know, that movies that have gotten me into horror back when I was a kid in the 80s. Let me do a little roundabout on her. Guys, she's about 22 inches high. Look at that, man. She's amazing. I don't know if it's coming up on video too good, but she's really big.
Kanda Estrata Amantos. Ir Gretz Gat Nosferatus. Kanda Amantos.
Swallow this.
You guys are a fan of the Evil Dead franchise. Let me know what's your favorite, sequel in the movie, or is the first one your favorite? I actually love them all. Believe it or not, my least favorite is Army of Darkness. I know a lot of people hold that movie, dear to their heart, but for a long time growing up, I couldn't get into, Army of Darkness. But now that I'm older, I could appreciate it. I see why people love it so much, but it's just not my favorite. You know what I mean? But still a great movie. I know there's a lot of fans of that movie. I'm going to get killed in the comments of that. But part 1 and 2 have always been my favorite. I love the remake, the 2013 remake. And Evil Dead Rise, I had a lot of fun with that one as well.
And now I fear that my wife has become host to a Kandarian demon. May God forgive me for what I have unleashed onto this earth. Last night, Henrietta tried to kill me.
No.
It's now October 1st, 4:33 p.m. Henrietta is dead.
Nightmare on Elm Street is my favorite horror franchise, but The Evil Dead is right next to it, man. It's like the monsters on The Evil Dead have always fascinated me. I love the demons in that movie. I'm repeating myself. I was telling my buddies that when I do my YouTube videos, I don't script nothing. I just hit play. Whatever comes out of my mouth, I post it. You know what I mean? So sorry if I repeat myself a lot on these videos, guys. I just, I'm not a professional YouTuber. Feels so creepy, guys. It's silicone, so when you touch it, it just feels nasty, man. It has like that realistic feel to it. Also, like the stand it comes in, kind of made it look like the the boards from the cabin. That's pretty cool. I seen another version he does. The wood is like a brown color. I like the brown version better because it kind of looks like the movie. You know what I mean? The movie in the cabin, it has more of a brownish. The wood's a brown color.
Groovy.
Also, I seen Kyle do a version of her where the paint job looks a little more gray and the details are a little bit more pronounced. This one has like more of a, he gave this one like a lighter color. This one's like a lighter version.
I could not bring myself to dismember her corpse.
Sam will tell this funny story.
I dragged her down the steps, and I buried her. I buried her in the cellar.
But guys, this looks really cool. If you guys, want one of these, hit up Kyle on Instagram, Kyle Huculack. I believe that's how you pronounce it. But man, his pieces are amazing. Very happy to add her to my collection. I wasn't able to pick her up for a while because the price. These are kind of pricey, you know what I mean? But a collector, offered her to me for a great price, so I picked her up, and so glad I did, man. She looks awesome. Get some shots of her eye. Look at that, guys. That's nasty, dude. I'm trying to get a collection going. I want to get Ash, and I also want to get Evil Ed, and I want to get Cheryl from part 1. I seen another artist on Instagram that does Cheryl. She looks awesome. He makes like, the cellar version of her. She looks amazing. Probably add her to my collection too. Also, I want to get the right chainsaw. I know this isn't the right one that he uses in the movie. I just did it for the prop right now for the video. But yeah, guys, there you go. Henrietta from Evil Dead 2. Thanks for watching the video, guys. I'll see you guys next time.
Fuck out of here.
one's in my fridge cellar. Someone with a fresh soul. Out of the house! There's something down there! It's a trick! I know it! Move it! Open those shades!
Come to me. Come to sweet Henrietta.
Please! Help! Help me, please! I'll swallow your soul!
Baby, don't say a word. Mama's gonna buy you a mockingbird.
Hey! I'll swallow your soul! I'll swallow your soul! I'll swallow your soul!
Swallow this.
So go to the lobby to get ourselves a